Okay, got that. Yep. Constantly. Kidnap news. Whoa. That sounds like me. Oh boy, I gotta get a visit to the doctor. Hey, what's up guys? We have some new development coming. Apparently, SIFU is launching his own coin. This is a very, very early take on what we know so far about this secret launch of a SIFU token. Now, for those of you who know who SIFU was, he's the guy who was involved in Quadriga, even though he quit a few years before the actual collapse, and he was the treasury manager of Wonderland. He was voted out recently by all the frogs after they found out about his identity, and he started his own projects. Soon, apparently. It's going to be called SIFU Token. The symbol will be SIFU, and it looks like it's something that's being currently propped up on in the community. So let's go into what this coin actually is and what we know so far. The coin is actually on the Ethereum blockchain. So if you don't have a lot of money, if you don't want to pay a lot of fees on Ethereum, even though the gas fee has lowered quite a bit due to the recent price drop, you can actually buy SIFU coin at the moment. There are a total of 1 million coins in supply. So 1 million coins in supply, and there are quite a bit of activity currently going on. Now you may be wondering, how are there activities? Well, SIFU himself actually created this coin 378 days ago. Keep in mind, this coin, SIFU, was created over a year ago, and it's only been recently moved into the Uniswap pool by SIFU, right here. So currently, you can, if you want to trade it, it's currently available on Uniswap. You just have to look for the SIFU and the ETH pair on there. And you can see that currently, in the past 24 hours, there are $113,000 in transaction volume. And over the 7 days period, there's a 1,069,000 in transaction value. So in fees, if you provide liquidity in this pool, you get $1,000 in the past 24 hours. That's not bad. So currently, that's the situation. You can get it on Uniswap if you wish to get in early on this particular project. Now, I am not saying this is going to be a legit project. I am not going to say that this is something that you should put your money in because it might be huge later on, right? I could be wrong, or I could be totally correct. So it's a very, very unknown right now. It's like a dark launch in which not many people know about it, and not many people are participating in it yet. But if you look at its transaction value, here's the charts. It started out at around $100 each. So remember, there's 1 million tokens. So at $100 valuation, that's $100 million in total market cap. So it started out at 100 and then it dropped tremendously. I think this is due to the crypto market in general dropped. So to $85. And then somebody purchased a ton of them and brought the price back up to around $100. So it's currently trading at $109. And there are still activity even now of people buying and selling a coin. What's interesting is that Zact XBT. So for those of you who don't know, this is the guy who blew the whistle on who SIFU was. He was the one who found out who SIFU was doing the chain analysis. He's a well-known person, well-respected in the community for digging up scams and figuring out scammers. So he was the one who actually blew this whole thing about Wonderland and SIFU's identity. Apparently, he bought some SIFU tokens. So that's the interesting part, right? I don't know what to take of this, but basically he bought SIFU token, and there's the blockchain address to verify it. And what the SIFU said? Well, he said he knows a good deal when he sees it, with a smiley face. So I don't know. I know SIFU and Zact don't get along, so this may be a sarcasm. Now, for those of you who are wondering about this particular project that SIFU is starting, we don't know what it is. Nobody knows what it is. Maybe SIFU himself don't even know what it is. But we do know that for those of you who voted to keep him in the Wonderland treasury, he had a snapshot. So SIFU took a snapshot for everyone who voted to keep him. And then he will reward them with airdrops for this new token, for this new project. So if they didn't support me, they don't get an airdrop. But are welcome to buy during this pre-sale. So there he's saying you can buy during this pre-sale on Uniswap, as there is no team allocation. I had to pay for the tokens used for airdrop. It's a gift, thanks. So he will airdrop you if you voted to keep him, and that's the whole thing. So this is all we know so far about this project. Now, what could it be? I have no idea. This time, I think like a theory that I have is he's probably going to start something very similar to Wonderland. I don't know what chain it's going to be on, but this SIFU token might be the utility token for the project. I doubt it's going to be a rug pull because SIFU himself in his wallet has over $100 million in there. So he doesn't need the money right now. So this is all we know so far. And if you are actually interested in this project, knowing who SIFU was, knowing his past, knowing his identity, and knowing his reputation for how to deal with DeFi, his knowledge, you can invest in it if you want. But I am not saying you should. You should always do your research, even though at the moment there's not much information. So that's all I can present it to you today. So hopefully you guys can do your research and let me know what you plan to do. Like, do you believe in this coin? Or do you think it's another scam? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. And that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit like, subscribe, and comment below. I really be thankful. It will really help me with the algorithm. So with that said, I hope to see you guys in the next video.